Shake body, shake body, shake body, shake body.
The African Union Agenda 2063 Ambassadorial Assembly has created awareness on the dangers of mental health in the Federal Capital Territory. The Assembly created the awareness through a mental health walk with participants walking from Murjanatu House in Maitama to the Unity Fountain in Abuja. The chairman of the governing board of the Assembly, Professor Tunji Ashaolu, said the work is a contribution to the Assembly to promote mental health in the country.
It is a way of promoting the mental health and, of course, of contributing into the development of the implementations of that AU Agenda 2063 frameworks. And I think gradually Nigeria and the citizen as a whole is getting aware about their mental health issues. It's cut across even within the families, even in the workplace. This year the edition is talking about the prioritizing the mental health in the workplace and of course on how to manage stress. If you also know what is also going on across the world, you will see that the stress is actually nearing the people maybe because of what they are going through, and in one way or the other what even the family have also been going through. A lot of them have been managing it within themselves. I think with what we have done so far, so awareness has been on the top gear that people can now trust us even to some extent to also speak to us. And of course, once they do, we have all the mechanisms that will also be put in place to see how we can also address it. We are partnering with the relevant stakeholders that are specialized in the field. And of course, they are actually, gathering momentum to see how we can form a synergy to see how we can also address this issue. I think doing it will take away, if I may say, the 50% of even the challenges that we are facing across the globe. Because once the issue of the mental health, the issue of the strength out of the human being, I think the rest is something that can easily be managed.
Also speaking, Malam Muhammad Isa, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Special Needs and Equal Opportunity, said the theme for this year's celebration prioritizes mental health in workplace.
We can only achieve this through collaboration, through coordination, through partnership with relevant NGO. And government, and one part, government there is National Mental Health Act, who is on ground. We need to revisit the act. Why? Because we need to invest in creating awareness. And government, they are working a lot and they are committed to the mental health issue. My office were working in partnership with the Ministry of Health together with the coordinating minister and person of Professor Party, and they have a specific department, and we have a policy, guiding policy that we came out with it. Why? Because we realize that despite the policy on ground, if you look at the level of implementation, it's too slow, and we realize that it's lack of creating awareness, and that is the essence why we gather here to show solidarity. We are all victims of mental health. After this commemoration of the day, we are going to organize a kind of very big conference whereby we can engage the engageable traditional non-actors and state actors so that we can come together to identify the area where we have gaps so that we can fill it.
Also, the Speaker of the Assembly, Dr. Emmanuel Ejajurum, expressed the desire of the Assembly to have an African without boundaries where everyone will have equal rights and individuals' talents will explode to benefit everybody.
All we stand for is to achieve Africa of our dream in our era. Africa without boundary, Africa where everybody has equal right, Africa where your talent could explode, the benefit of everybody. That's Africa we want.
Also speaking, Professor Taiwo Obindo, a professor in psychiatry from the University of Jos, said prioritizing mental health in the workplace is apt, adding that people spend most part of their lives in the workplace.
We create awareness about mental health conditions. We create awareness about those who have mental health issues. And for this year, we're talking about prioritizing the mental health in the workplace. As quite a number of us know, we spend over 8 hours, and that's more than a third of our day at work. And therefore, the mental health of people at work needs to be prioritized.